Hello, hello, hi, gigpreneur. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. My name is Sean Azimi, and I help folks like myself, like yourself, to make money online using the social media space. If that is you and you want to start a side gig and you want it to be online, drop the word me in the comments and I will get back with you after this live. Glad to have you on. Let me know where you're tuning in from. We are live on all channels: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. So if you're tuning in live or watching the replay, it would be nice to know where you kind of tuned in from. So if you would drop it in the comments. I am myself. I'm from Southern California, and it's been kind of nice today. I'm not gonna lie. It's been kind of warm and really nice. I think we had a full moon, right? Or was that last night? I don't know. It was probably last night or tonight. But I looked at the moon and it looked pretty full to me. Maybe it just had something to eat. Who knows? Who knows? Hey, don't hate me for my sense of humor. If you're not following me, follow me. I'll tell you, just ask me all day. I'll tell you how amazing I am. And I'll follow back for sure. All right, let's get into it tonight. It's a good one, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Have you ever felt, I mean, I know I can't be the only one. I know I cannot be the only one that has felt guilty at some point. In fact, I'll be, you know what? My channel is all about transparency, and whatever I share, I decide to share, however much of my life and myself. It's very transparent and it's very real. So, with that being said, I, I've had a very long battle with guilt, and it's recent that I've come to recognize that it hasn't been something that I knew about, even though that's where a lot of my issues have been. I feel like um, the guilt, and I'll tell you what, I believe that as a child um, we are fed, or I don't know if you would, we have been planted with a guilt seed as a child. And as we age and grow older, I truly believe that that guilt seed gets taken care of, gets um, um, gets nutrients, and it just grows over time. And if we're not careful, it can really, really distort our vision completely. I'll be the first one to tell you. I mean, guilt, I would say it's something like if you were to refer it to biblical words, I would say it's a stronghold, right? It's an it's a stronghold against something, right? So if you do something, or you feel good about something, or you're happy for a moment, and then this guilt comes and just hits you. It's like, whoa, you can't be feeling too good right now, or you can't be celebrating right now, or you can't, right? If that guilt, if it hits you, then then you know that you have that guilt seed grown, right? Now, on the other side, we have shame, right? And the two of them are not the same. Here's the big major difference between shame and guilt. And I learned this today in a sermon from First Naples Baptist Church in Florida. So shout out to them and the pastor. But he was talking about shame and guilt, and I love the separation between the two. And shame is who you are, and guilt is what you've done. Shame is who you are, guilt is what you've done. Now, the interesting connection between these two, if you would, right, is that someone can make you feel really guilty, right? It's like someone can make you feel really bad about what you've done. Drop a 1 in the comments if you agree with me. Somebody can make you feel really guilty. Like you do something, you did something, you felt something, or what have you, and they make you feel like, you know what? The interesting thing is with shame, people can make you feel like crap about who you are. People can make you feel really shameful of yourself. In fact, they can tell you what? Shame on you. That's just, wow. As separated as these two are, shame and guilt, the bridge between the two is the opinion of others, the chatter of others. It's the chatter of others, right? It's what they say, and it's what you take in and you let come in. And we talked about it last night. There's no stick that's sticking out of your head saying this is for rent, right? You're not for rent. People just should not just come in and rent space in your head just because you let them. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I'll follow back. Thank you for all the loves. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So the gap, I mean, this gap between the two, as much as it's so just, I feel like it's really out there. Like this gap is, I feel like Trump now. This gap is so vast, and yet somebody can make you feel guilty and shameful at the same time. Somebody can make you feel really bad about what you've done and make you really feel bad about who you are. And the funny thing is, we allow that. Oh, I don't speak Arabic. I don't speak Arabic. Kat, thank you, right? So it is us that, and it's a tough one. I mean, I've had a tough battle with guilt, and I still have things I deal with, and like I said, it's like these strongholds that are holding you down and is just weighing you down, not letting you take off and just go, right? It's that guilt seed that has grown over the years, and it's literally taken a space and weighs on you now. This guilt seed that we give our kids from the beginning, from the very start, right? We make them feel bad about everything. Oh, you don't love mommy, you don't love daddy, this. I mean, listen, right? But the guilt and the shame are real, and they're tough to deal with. I'm asking you not to add anymore, not to let people contribute to your guilt and shame. It's a full-time job getting rid of that shame or that guilt. Imagine if not, you got others contributing to it. It's like, no, I have enough of my own I'm trying to deal with. You don't need to make me what? Feel guilty. I'm not gonna allow that, you know. And the root of it comes from, I would say, from lack of confidence, insecurity on the other side, right? Maybe even jealousy, right? But the two things I want to leave you here with is that, one, understand that shame and guilt are two different things. Shame is who you are, guilt is what you've done. Also understand that, as separated as these are, the only bridge, the gap that can put these together is other people making you feel shameful about yourself and making you feel guilty about what you've done. I'm asking you to know your boundaries and be comfortable with pushing that back and not letting that in. So hopefully you guys got some love, some value from this, some inspiration. Like I said, guilt and shame are tough to deal with. I've had to deal with them for years, and I'll leave you with this. I was going to leave, but I'll leave you with this. But it's like, if you don't take care of it, after a certain point, it just keeps growing. It's almost like everything and everyone will contribute to making you feel guilty and shameful. You know what I mean? So if you don't quick, and then you gotta do two things. You gotta, one, stop it from other people coming in, the new ones that want to contribute to you getting guilty about yourself and shameful about yourself. So that's the first thing. You got to be able to, say, hey, you know what? I'm able to say no to that, because that's, no, right? And then the second thing is, once you're able to say that, and that is a continuous thing. It's not like, oh, you say it 1 week and then you're done. No, people are going to do that all the time, right? People are going to make you feel bad. People are going to try to make you feel guilty all the time. So you got to be able to recognize the real ones from the fake ones and push them back, right? And the second thing is, you got to get to work on the guilty feelings and the strongholds that you have right now, that have accumulated over the years and contributed to this growth of this guilt seed. So not only you got to push that back, but you got to work on what's here too. And it's like two full-time jobs, So I'm asking you to do both, as I do both. I'm a work in progress, so I definitely work on both. And it's a tough one, but in prayer, you ask for help and you ask for wisdom, and he says in James that he's going to give it to you, right? So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you're new to my lives and my channel, and this is your first time, hopefully it's not your last time. I appreciate you. And if you're not following me, follow me on all my channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, Link, Thread. I mean, everywhere, right? And I go with Side Gig Sean. And for those of you who are following me as of tonight and you're new to me, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll be following you back, and I'll hit you up. And with that, I am Sean Azimi, and I help people like myself, like yourself, make money online using the social media space. If that's you and want to create a side gig for yourself, make some extra income using the online space, drop the word me in the comments, and I will get back with you right after this live. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.